Hello, everyone. This is Grand Madam. Welcome to Grand Madam's Tarot. Folks, we have a full moon. We are sitting in the full moon in Aries right about now. And usually, Aries is about taking action, doing this, doing that, blah, blah, blah. The full moon is accumulation of all activities that has begun, and now it's come to a head. However, with that full moon, you've got a lot of other planets sitting on top of each other and in opposition with each other. Our full moon in Aries is in direct opposition to our sun in Libra. I'm like, oh, here we go. What does that mean? It means we're super energized on one end and we're full of wanting to do something else on another. And for some reason, that energy and that expression are in conflict. So it's best to do what? Don't do anything. Do nothing. Uh, I had no idea I wear anything like this today because today I've already been to the market, done my errands, come in, I'm going to rest, relax, maybe pick up on some of my studies. Here I'm sitting up here looking like I'm in the daggone military with my army green on. I have never been in the army, but I've got a military feel. I just, no, let me wear my hat. I had to go digging for my hat, which is military, well, like design. I'm like, oh, I'm going to wear this blouse today. These things hit me like dog tags right about now. And then I threw this jacket and I'm like, girl, you look like you going to the PX. Okay. The Leo King used Arlington Cemetery. He's military. I forgot I think he's former Army. I'm not sure. I'm sorry, Mr. Palmer. I can't remember. Um, yeah, David Palmer, the Leo King. He used a military analogy about something going off in Arlington and how you could tell it would be a foreign entity doing it because of what was done. I understand perfectly. My parents are born or buried in Arlington. Okay. Um, I told y'all I was an Air Force brat. And so we've got some energy that's around us that makes us want to do something. And I'll tell you, hold off. Because it's like we're feeling forced, pressed, manipulated into doing something. But the other planets that are in, I guess you would say, in other areas, in other houses, are like they're taking away energies of that full moon in Aries and complicating things. Mars I have here conjunct South Node in Libra. Libra is a balance of the scales. Libra deals with what? Relationships. Mars is not always happy being in Libra. Anywhere. Then we have, I'm reading my notes. Did you actually expect me to remember all that? Neptune and Saturn are in Pisces. They are not conjunct, but it's like Saturn is giving Neptune an extra boot in the buns in Pisces. And Saturn in Pisces is lessons over delusions, lessons in mysticism, lessons in illusions. What else did I see? No, I was looking at a chart. Looking at this chart, it says this is not the time for serious decision making. Agree to nothing. Postpone as much as you can. Because if pressed, just say no, walk away or hang up on them. Or, not like walking away. Maybe like, no, talk to me later. I'll call you and remove yourself from the situation. I have some keywords for right about now. Number one, unpredictable, not reliable. Oh, false illusions, lies, lack of clarity, military field. So now is the perfect time For Tom Cruise to come in doing a Mission Impossible assignment only to find out things were not what he was told, okay? At the on the tape. That's what this feels. That's what this is right about now. You were told, should you accept this assignment, that you were going to do ABC. And once you've got underway trying to do ABC, you find out it's XYZ and you're in trouble. That's why I said chill. Full moon, I pulled out the Moonology cards. It says surrender to the divine and ground yourself. Make like a tree. Or imagine your roots growing out of your feet or your buns that reach all the way down to the center of the earth. You can't do that, grab yourself some stones and just hold on to it for a few minutes. And if you can't do that, sit there and see if you can't breathe in through your nose. Hold it. Breathe out controlled breaths through your mouth. About 3 or 4 times. 5 times will really get you grounded. Because it's something's in the wind, and it's not what is being presented to us. Okay? Last time I took on the military look, it was in the 70s, and it was a style then. And I couldn't go to the PX. My father said, take that off. You can't go. I was wearing his fatigue jacket. You're not in the military. You can't wear that. Okay, Daddy. Put it in the car. Okay. Yes, sir. That was the 70s. He had just retired from the Air Force. We were heading down Fort Meade. He turned around and looked at me. Take that off. But it was cool on campus. You know, can you imagine being an adult and having your father come down on your case? Ooh. All right. Where was I? Oh, from the Moonology deck, fiery climax approaches. All right. For those 2 reasons alone, and for this eerie feeling of being, I don't even know. All I can tell you, it feels military. That's all I can tell you. All right. I've got the Rider Waits here. Nope, not yet. Higher self. I want to pull out that masculine archetypes again, but I don't know. We'll just pull them out and see what happens. I don't know what to ask. Let's see what they say. It feels military. Feels military. And then we'll use these, the Yin Yang Oracle. They're usually on top of things too. I want to see why it feels military. What is expected of us? Is it the discipline of the military, which I definitely do not have? Never did, never could. Okay. Tarot team. Halak, Nazaziel, Aziel, surround this reading at this channel and these viewers with your flaming sword, and me with your flaming swords from all sides. And I thank you. Angel, angel, angel. Military feel. I have a military feel. Team, what's going on? Why? All right, I have the masculine archetype. Give me 3 to look at, and maybe they can give me a message. Give us a message. I love these masculine archetype cards because they show you the archetypes of real men. Now, what's being reported is that there are only 3 male archetypes. 3 types of men. And how many do we have in this deck? A lot more than 3. And there's some others too I could add. First card is, I'm not making this up. I'm not making this up. Oh, the warrior, the know-it-all, the romantic. Okay. Bottom of the deck, the reward. Huh. I'm not even guessing that. Yin Yang Oracle. What is the warrior? So even the cards, it's in the cards. What is the warrior? What is the warrior? Okay. Oh, oh. Okay. The warrior is going to be used for stability. Oh, hell. Action. Courage. Jupiter energy beginnings. Oh, they're gonna getting ready to call out the guard on somebody? Folks, start watching this international news, okay? One more. It's at the bottom. Oh, shucks. Surrender. Mm. At the bottom of the deck. Divine timing. Mm. Uh, let's look at the know-it-all. Something's in the wind. Something is in the wind. I better get that. I'm making a note to myself. Okay. Website, yeah. What is the know-it-all? What is the know-it-all? Know-it-all. Know-it-all is on a journey, so somebody's traveling. They're deep in thoughts. Finding out they didn't know it all like they thought they did. Now there's a problem. That's the problem. Somebody in charge is the problem. Oh, shucks. And things have gone left. Okay, so far I'm reading this that the military has been called, or will be called, or is being called, because something has gone left internationally, maybe nationally or internationally. And the peacekeepers are being called out to bring back a sense of stability. They're going to shut something down. Okay. Yeah. Oh, shucks. Okay. I have at the back of this deck, I think it's interesting. Somebody was frivolous. I do this? Soldiers were called in. They got a big surprise. And they saw someone they didn't expect to see, or saw some people they didn't expect to see. Or this could be also because it's a thief looting situation. And that means our National Guard called in. Again, to restore the peace, constancy, major changes. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, what the heck is going on now? I know about Pennsylvania, I know about Philadelphia. That's where a lot of looting is going on. The police shot another young guy. I don't know what, I don't know the details. Okay, but looters are, people are upset and looters move right in. They must have they must have a hotline because they sure know how to call the network, the looting network, I'll call it, Alien Looters Network. Hey, something's popping off down here downtown. Be there. Okay. They're taking advantage of the situation. Okay, now the romance oracles. Okay. Yes, full moon in Aries would be a looting situation. Hmm. Kind of a backward situation now. Because Aries and Mars are going to get physical, and Mars right about now, where did I say Mars was? Mars is in Libra. Backwards relationships right now. And the South Node. Hmm. Hmm. In opposition with the Sun in Libra. Full moon in Aries. Yeah, backwards. Things are moving backwards. People are moving backwards. Intensely and at a high rate of speed. They're moving backwards. They're doing silly stuff. They're doing stupid stuff. They're doing self-destructive things that can get them hurt or worse. Okay? That's when the warriors come out. So this could be the military, National Guard, police, troopers, state troopers. Romantics. Okay, what's happening with the romantic? Am I ready to cut this 3 ways? Thank you. The romantics want to play. Either playing with the children or being playful like a child. Here's deception. Oh, that's that. Ooh. Release your ex. This is like Jeezy and Jeannie Mai. Pretending everything is all fun, hunky-dory, everything is cool, and next thing you know, here's the divorce papers come to the surface. That's a deception. Okay. Keep an open mind. So the romantic is taking advantage of the situation. Who is this? Okay, Mr. Lover, whoever you are. It seems there's a situation. It's more than volatile. It's more than volatile because the warriors have been called in to come keep the peace or restore the peace. The know-it-all made a misstep. The know-it-alls in authority made a misstep. And now you've got all kinds of things. The people are going apeshit. Mm-hmm. And while that is going on, the romantics here I guess they're playing soldier, using the uniform to make them look appealing to the females. And the males. I guess that's what they're doing. Okay, this is going to be for the romantic. I picked up the Lenormand pretty much because I don't believe what I'm seeing. Also, I have a Mr. Romantic here who is pretending to protect the children when he's messing them up. He's doing harm to them. One more time. No more times? Take it from the top. Okay. Distance. Foreign. Oh, this is my foreign travel because you're taking an airship. Now, of course, you could take an airship across this country. U.S. is big. Airship. Somebody's the gossips. Family's talking about the trip. Hmm. Expiration. Time's up. And here we have something about a child or a new beginning. What did I tell you about the children? Somebody's lying on the children, lying regarding the children. Something going on here. Here's a fox. Oh my goodness. Wheels turning. Wheel of Fortune. Here we go again. I look at this and I see they're talking about something about the children. Long term examination. What the hell's going on? Everybody sees snakes. This is okay. Military romantic going in to save the children. Trafficking. Took the children. Took them away. And then ran away. Look, this might be for an individual who thought he was dealing with one thing and come to find out this woman he was involved with is doing something else. Trafficking kids. Something was exposed in a letter. That's an official one. See the seal? Sun is exposed. Let me hold on. I'm going to do a spread on another type of spread on this. I am going to do the we are going to do Celtic spread. I always fall back on my Celtic spread. That's the simplest one I know that can give me the room to clarify and to see things in a more past, present, future kind of way. I know, so much for the English, right? Okay, this is something else. Rider Waite's. Okay, warrior, know-it-all, and romantic. What is this about? Wouldn't that be interesting if this was a team? The warrior, the know-it-all, and the romantic. What is the warrior, the know-it-all, and the romantic? And what do they have to do with kids? And all this other illusion and stuff that I'm seeing. Take it up from the top. Overall energy here. Something's going on. Here's the tower. I told you they're peacekeepers, didn't I? Left behind, kicked out. Somebody's kicked out with nothing, chased out like I'm hearing refugee, immigrants, mm, relationship agreements, friendships, alliances. So someone was brutally thrown out. This can be countries too. This can be countries. Thrown out of a union, council, federation, thrown out of a house. Either way, the warrior, the know-it-all, and it's falling on the know-it-all too. It's between the know-it-all and the romantic. Generosity, money given in the past. Why do I have a feeling this is one of these countries the United States is involved with? Temperance, an what do you call it? An unholy union, unequally. No, I don't know what else to call it other than an unholy union that did not work. And it's not necessarily have anything to do with evil. It's just, what do you call it? Unequally yoked. Um, one's trying to fill the other's cup with their propaganda, with their way of doing things, and it's not working. That's in the past. In the future, here they come. Stay watching, stay tuned. Warrior. So something's happened. I don't know what country this is. And now somebody's trying to run off to quieter waters, basically smoother waters, calmer waters. Somebody's trying to get the hell out of Dodge because the military's coming. Hours. Or, I could be prejudiced on my part. Sitting up in here in my army green. Put on my pants. Oh, they're black. Global. The world. Because, we have stations all around the world, bases around the world. That's not to say that they can't get hit because they're right there. Choices to be made. Decisions need to be made. And it's interesting, the decisions need to be made. I have to consider the assets. Not what assets we have, the assets we can get. Assets in the water. This is Navy. Where are they positioning our navies? Being pulled out the way or being redeployed somewhere else? Victory is not that easily won. There's a deep concern about whether or not there will be a victory. Everybody's at a standstill right now. Now, another astrologer I watch Hogarth. He calls the Empress Mother Russia. Oh, the Emperor is my card for the federal government. So now either Mother Russia is trying to find a better spot. Okay. Somebody's navy is being redeployed. God, I'm so glad my nephew's out of the Navy. Where'd I put the cards? Okay. Again, somebody's trying to evaluate putting the work in here to get something done, and it's not that easy. Strategies are trying to be created here, and it's not that easy. Ships need to be built, and it's not that easy. Remember, I told you about this temperance, two, let's say, cultural ideas trying to blend and they're not working. Okay, well, we got some from cultural ideas. This is intelligence gathering, and it's not that easy either. Outcome is we're gearing up for a fight, y'all. Seven of Wands. Somebody's holding a lot of others at bay. This is holding others at bay. Bottom of the deck, it's about stability. It's about stability. Now I know when I began that, I've also said this could be, macrocosm is the world. Microcosm is the relationships that we have, our one-on-one, our relationships at work, our relationships with our business partners. Uh, Maintaining our stability. Okay, what is happening is that there is a fly in the buttermilk because as we maintain our stability, I guess I'll put it over here, in the pursuit of happiness, hopes and dreams, and being number one, being the star, aligning with the right people. We're finding out that some of the right people have lied to us. They're not right at all. Not that we expected them to be 100%, but we never expected them to continue to make their little moves behind us, behind our backs, as they have been. While they were showing us one thing, they were doing something else, which has put a great deal of pressure on us, US. Look, Intel has come in with the untold story. We were foolish or downright reckless. And now that we've found out about the untold story, we're pulling out emotionally. Oh no, enough of this. No, not firing another shot, not taking no more shots. We're getting the hell out of here. We're going to take our toys, what you owe us, and we're out. We found out. We got questions. You've been playing us all along. Two of Wands, up and down. Friends and enemies at the same time. And we know now it was you who betrayed us. Moving on. Words out. Hey, about that money? Cancel it. You lied. We're stronger than you think. And about that money agreement, we wish we had done things the other way. We really do. Things have changed. I know better now. I should have said something to her. It was on my own. I made that decision on my own after much introspection, and I know now I should have talked to the queen because now we are regretting this whole scenario. However, there will be new beginnings and the sun will shine. The sun will shine, and we need to look to the future. Our society will be, seeds have been planted for our growth. However, things will be changing drastically. Yeah. Shutting it down. It's over. We found out. Holding on to what we got. Your offer, you can take your offer and keep it. We know we're done. We're laying down the law. You're out of here. I don't know who that's for, but in the past, there was a lot of arguments. And someone who was sitting up there meeting someone with a smile had a whole lot of devilish plans going on. Probably this guy. And this guy, who Leo energy, was just as intuitive, and he knew it was time to pull out of the situation. He needed to figure out how to do it legally, contacted the law, knew what he could do, made things happen, had people standing looking silly in their tracks, made it official, kept it to himself, pulled his resources together. By the time he made the announcement, the truth was all over the world, all out for everybody to see. You could see it on the net. Now somebody's shaking in their boots with anxiety. We're sitting here like this. Don't even try it. Don't give us what we don't want. We're done. I'm going to retire. Got my money. I should have known it was not worth doing all that extra. Things happening quickly. Here comes all the information. Well, they're not going to devastate them too much, but we're wary of them. And now they're sending us little love messages. They want to renegotiate. Their hands are tied along with everything else. Our minds are made up. Now it looks like we have to move on to a new alliance or a different alliance with other people, and we will come back to renegotiate certain terms. Ah, boy. Which is going to lay the groundwork so that we can get what we want. If not, because if that doesn't work, he's coming. If that doesn't work, he gives him the go, he goes. So, that I gave you that. That's on a military perspective. That military politics, international politics, okay? It can also be applied in personal relationships. Either way, because there's so much of Neptunian influence, which means illusion, storytelling, fantasy, mysticism, behind the back things, and sometimes just straight out cloudy lies. You take your time to do whatever it is. You surrender to the divine and ground yourself. Because a fiery complex, this when it blows up, when that tower hits, it's going to be all on its own. No one's going to have anything to do with that. It's going to blow up. Information's coming out. And basically, like I said, Mr. Know-it-all didn't know what he thought. He'd know all he thought. And now we have this guy standing on, what do you call him? He's standing at the ready. Standing at the ready. So if Mr. Negotiator here, coming with flowers, if he can't negotiate something better with the other parties, or the other parties cannot come and negotiate something better with him, he steps back and he comes out. That sounds military to me. Well, that's all I have on that. That's all I have on that. Bottom of the deck. We have the reward, resurrection, the judge, gathering support, adventurers, SEAL teams, special forces, test and trial, special forces. Look at this. The athletic heart, that's the soldier again. And then you have somebody who's making plans and strategies, and then they will return home. So that's what's going on. Macrocosm and the microcosm. Wow. I knew some stuff going on with this full moon, but for everybody else, I don't know about you, but I am energized. I'm just up, 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 up. And that's good because I have plans that I need to take care of and execute. And I need to be up, 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 up. But I've been feeling good for the last week. Much better. I feel like I'm in my 20s again. That's how good I've been feeling. And that has been like year decades ago. But anyway, nothing wrong with feeling up, up, up. But check it, make sure you don't and you're feeling uppityness. Make sure you're in the proper space. Select the proper words for the proper decorum. In other words, don't go off half cocked on anybody. Not even if they make you so mad you start seeing red. Just remove yourself. Because now times are unpredictable and it's going to take a lot of butt kissing to fix things. If they get out of hand, and things can easily get out of hand in this energy, I'm going to just enjoy it. I might even work out. I'm getting on my bike. That's about it. Uh, oh, it's almost time for me to start preparing dinner. Um, Unpredictable, not reliable, false images, lack of clarity, things are fuzzy, but you got this military feel. This feel that something's getting ready to pop off. And it is getting ready to pop off. Let's see how it's handled. Let's watch the news. Okay, this